Get ready for Activate the Queen.
What the is Twitch?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have to get some stuff a little ready. My raid train time does not start until noon Eastern, so another 45 minutes. But I don't know how many people are going to be here. There's no lead-in from you, which is cool. I mean, it's understandable. Hey, Sparky, what's up? Long time no see or no talk. I do try to jump into my friends' streams, but it's just like sometimes it's so hard for me. Like I'm not around when they're on. Like there's people that I've been trying to get into their streams to watch and support and stuff for, oh my God, like forever. And it just always feels like they're always streaming at a time I'm unable to watch. So, but I have been able to get into some of your streams, and I'm really excited to have you here. Well, that is true, right? And that's another thing with me. It's been a while. Since, I have not been able to stream regularly for about 4 months now, and that's pretty tough. Yeah, I stole Jekla. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I used, over the summer I was able to stream a lot, and I haven't really been able to do it because of some medical stuff that's been going on, but it's starting to get better, I think, hopefully. So hopefully that'll be, I'll be able to kind of get back to streaming more. So basically, I'm going to be streaming today to promote the song, the album, right? The Christmas album, the Christmas Collab-a-Majig album, which Sparky is a part of. Now, Sparky, okay, here's the thing. I've bought the album, all right? My plan was that I was going to listen to the album on my way to work, and I was going to listen to the rest on my way home, right? I bought it yesterday morning. As soon as I got up, I wanted to listen to all the songs. And I have, I think, multiple Bandcamp accounts. I think maybe because I have, I put my own music on there. But it could just be that I messed up somewhere. But anyway, so I bought it. But for some reason, the account that's on my app that keeps logging me in, even if I try to sign out and try to sign in what I think was my other account, it won't link the purchase to there. So I don't see that it's there, and I was trying to listen to it, and then it would just it wouldn't go to the next song, and I was driving and everything. So anyway, that's a short way to say I have not heard your song yet, but I am going to. I want to sit down and listen to the entire album all the way straight through. I was driving basically yesterday. When Maddie went on, it was 11 a.m. for me, and I was at work, and I teach until 2, shortly after 2 p.m. So the first couple hours, I was able to kind of come in and out and listen to the stream. So I did get to hear some of the stuff. I got to see some of the people and everything. But I didn't get to hear a lot of it. And I was kind of, then I had a doctor's appointment after school, and I got home for maybe the last 45 minutes or so. So, but yeah, I'm very excited to hear your song. For anybody watching who doesn't know, Sparky and I did a collaboration. Actually, it was my first time doing a collaboration with Helena for the Helena song Halloween thing from last year, and that was a super fun experience. And it really got me into doing the collabs, and I started doing them. I've done a bunch now, so yeah. If you wanna hear that, you can easily find it. If you go to my page on here, right, I'm going to be mainly obviously promoting the stuff for Doctors Without Borders, etc. But my website is on here. You can find all my links there. But again, that will be basically the extent of my self-promotion. Everything is going to be directed towards Doctors Without Borders. Yeah, your only release collab. That's cool. Yeah. I had a little bit of an issue. I don't want to say issue. So my partner for this one, Shabs, who I will talk about, is absolutely fantastic. basically, she was totally fine with releasing the song on our own because I was like, I love this song, and none of my friends use like Bandcamp, so like if I want my friends to hear it and stuff, it needs to be on Spotify. As much as I don't like Spotify for all their music, their shenanigans with basically paying you almost nothing, etc. But I was like, if I'm gonna have people listen to this, like it has to be on that stuff, and she was totally fine with that. She just didn't want it linked on her account because like. Like our song, we both love it. We both are very proud of it, but it's definitely not the type of music that we typically make, right? And so she's, very focused on like, releasing the next batch of music that she's going to do. And, the last thing she released was a Christmas song, so she didn't want to release another one on her channel. But anyway, the thing that's like so frustrating with this is like, you have to go through a distributor, right? And it becomes almost impossible. In fact, it was impossible to have her listed as like featuring or anything like that without linking it to her pages, like her Spotify page. And like I actually had to email customer support and all that stuff. So if you see it on our stuff, you'll see her name's not on there. That's the reason why. It's not like it's nothing bad. We couldn't figure out how to make it work. And she's like, I want you to release it. I just, I don't want it on my Spotify account. I want it on yours. And I was like, oh, that's fine. So anyway, but the big thing is if you do want to listen to our Christmas song, make sure to go to the album, all right? Make sure to go get it through the album, which I have. And I don't know if this is like a thing where only mods can post commands, but I have a bunch of, I have the chat commands set up, right? So let's see, what is it? CC24. I have the chat command set up, I think at the bottom. You can see in the thing. Wait, shoot, I'm on the wrong one. I did try DistroKid. They wouldn't let me do it. It was the same thing. But yeah, so here's the link to the album. All right, so if you want to listen to our music, and especially if you want to buy our song, I would encourage you to buy the entire album. But if you really want to buy like just our song, please go there and buy it there. All right. We are going to have it up on our sites and stuff. It's going to be on my Bandcamp and everything. But please, please, please go to that first. All right. If you're going to buy anything, if you're going to spend any money on this, please go buy it there so that we can help to raise money for, again, a fantastically worthy charity. Doctors Without Borders is amazing. In fact, in just a minute before I get started, I'll do this again around noon. I'm going to make I have the, I'm sorry. I have the, what do you call it? The audio alerts off, the sound, because on my live music streams, if I'm in the middle of the song and you hear like John McClane, like, welcome to the party, pal, like that would be kind of awkward. But anyway, thank you, 330. Thank you so much. I saw you yesterday in the stream. Like I said, I was kind of in and out, but I saw you in there. So I'm so glad that you could be here today. But yeah, so this is a great cause, Doctors Without Borders. I think what I'll do is I'll just play one song first. Hello, welcome. If you want, I am going to be doing requests and stuff. The song bot should be open. If you, the commands are there. I'm sure you probably know anyway, but the commands are there. If for some reason you have any trouble, you can just put a song in the chat and I will add it manually and play it and stuff. But yeah, so the plan for today, and I'm going to be kind of repeating myself as we go through because I know people are going to be coming in and out and stuff. My slot in the raid train doesn't technically start until noon, so like in a half hour, but nobody's before me. So anyway, if... my plan for today is basically, obviously, I'm going to play some music. I'm going to play some of my stuff, some of my originals. I don't know if I'm going to do a full live rendition of our Christmas song. I am definitely going to play it at least once, probably once. And then I had somebody, when it was played last night at the end of the stream, somebody in the chat, I think it was like Shinobi 1. It was something close to that. Wanted to know like, oh, I want to play this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take too much time. I'm going to do like a quick kind of rundown to show you like the chords and stuff. If you are a musician, you want to learn how to play it. I can do that. And if you want, you can message me. I can send you sheet music or tabs or whatever, anything, whatever you need. If you want to play it, you are more than welcome to cover our song. I guess technically I need to check with Shabs to make sure, but I don't think she would have a problem with you covering our song, but I'll double check with her to make sure. But if anybody wants to learn how to play it, I'll kind of go through the guitar parts and everything. The bass is pretty simple. You can figure that out if you know the guitar. But yeah, so I'm just going to play a song first, and then I'm going to play like a video for the Doctors Without Borders things. I have like about 4 of them that I can play. There's more of them, but I have like 4 set up. And then at the beginning, like when we get to noon, I'll probably kind of restart everything just because, maybe people will be coming in. But yeah, so here we go. I'm going to play, I'll just play the song I was kind of sound checking. I'll play The Old Apartment by Bare Naked Ladies because it's a nice, easy song. It's kind of like fits in my voice. I don't have to really go too high or too low. And it's not even noon yet. And I'm definitely not, my voice is not going to be as good as normal for a little bit, but I am drinking my throat coat tea, so we should be good. All right, anyway, welcome. We'll get started with this, The Old Apartment. I just have to really quickly just put it into this song thing because after I do, I release this on YouTube. And so this way we can, this way it's easy for you to see what songs are there when you're watching later. So let me do real quick. There it is. We are added. Awesome. All right, again, here we go. And again, I know you guys were helping me out before. If at any point in the stream, if my audio sounds weird in terms of like the balance, just let me know, please. I want to know, okay? I don't want to mess up or, anyway, here we go. Broke into the old apartment. This is where we used to live. Broken glass, broken hungry, broken hearts and broken bones. This is where we used to live. Why did you paint the walls? Why did you clean the floor? Why did you plaster over the hole I punched in the door? This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep the dish rack? These things used to be mine. I guess they still are. I want them back. I broke into the old apartment. 42 stairs from the street. Crooked landing, crooked landlord, narrow laneway filled with crooks. This is where we used to live. Why did they pave the lawn? Why did they change the locks? Why did I have to break in? I only came here to talk. This is where we used to live. How is the neighbor downstairs? How is the temple this year? I turned up your TV and stomped on the floor just for fun. I know we don't live here anymore. We bought an old house on the 10th floor. She loves me, her body keeps me warm. I am happy here. This is where we used to live. Broke into the old apartment. Tore the phone out of the wall. Only memories, faded memories, blending into dull tableau. I want them back. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. All right, one song in, and we already got the first pick going into the sound hole, I think. Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Awesome. Well, that is why That is why we have the little pick thing on the mic stand. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna be, you know what? I'm gonna be one of those TikTok guys, right? Where they're like, so I'm always. I know I'm kind of making fun of them, but I am genuinely amazed at some of the stuff they do. It's pretty incredible. Brittle Star, hey, hello, welcome. I'm so glad that you could be here. All right. So yeah, I just played a song. I'm going to, like I said, I am going to kind of reintroduce stuff at noon. And actually kind of as we go through, because, you know, people come in and out of these things, of course. So I do have some stuff set up, some of the videos that we were sent to share. And so I'm going to start off with, I think it's kind of it makes sense to start off with the opening one. This is like the longer one that is like basically here's what this organization does. I think people know what it does, but at the same time, I've learned never assume. You know, I'm a high school teacher in my normal life, and I've learned this over and over again. Never, ever assume that people know what you think they do. So anyway, I'm going to take a quick, not a break, but I'm going to take a break from talking, and I'm going to play one of the videos. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Yeah. And like I said, you know, I know people are going to be coming in and out and all that stuff. But yeah, this is awesome. Okay, so let's start this video, and then I'll be back right after.
Doctors Without Borders, also known internationally by our French name Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF, is an independent medical humanitarian organization. Founded in 1971, MSF won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1999. Today we have some 33,000 staff on the ground in roughly 70 countries. We work in communities affected by war, natural disasters, disease outbreaks, chronic neglect, and other crises. We treat people based on medical needs alone, regardless of race, religion, or political affiliation. On any given day, we assist patients who have no other access to healthcare services. Our medical teams can offer critical services such as surgery, maternal care, vaccinations, and mental health counseling. When people are forced from their homes, we focus on treating illnesses and injuries. We work to prevent disease outbreaks in refugee camps and other settlements. We treat malnutrition and the consequences of sexual violence. Our advocacy message is always the same. People at risk should be able to access health care, and medical workers, even in active conflict zones, must be able to provide it. And life-saving medicines and vaccines must be affordable and accessible to the people who need them most. The ongoing support of our donors, together with the profound commitment of our aid workers, will allow MSF to provide independent and impartial assistance to people in crises for a long time to come. We know that the future holds many challenges for people around the world, but we also know what's possible when we go where we're most needed with the materials we need to deliver life-saving medical care.
All right, it's back. Fantastic. Cool, that is great. Let's turn that off just in case. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool, so I'm going to... oh, cool, I'm glad, yeah. I was saying before that I have a... I basically, I run everything, I use OBS, I run everything through an Apollo Twin, and it took me forever to figure out how to get everything working right. And I'm kind of hesitant to make changes at this point because it's like, I know this works, you know? But yeah, that's awesome. So I'm glad I think I have 4 of them set up, so I'm going to play them, you know, every so often during, you know, the next little while. And let's see, 30 minutes. Okay, yeah. So my time starts about noon. So what I think I'll do is probably about like 11:50. I'm gonna run the ads because I just do like one 3-minute block of ads for the hour. So I think I'll just do like 11:50. I'll run the ads so that way, you know, if people come in a little bit before noon, they're not going to get hit with an ad right away. At least I don't think that's how it works. I think I have it set up where it's just 3 minutes an hour, and that's it. So that'll be cool. All right, so what I'm going to do, and, you know, for those of you who are here now, you know, because of requests and stuff, there might be some repeats as we go. I'll try not to repeat songs, but you know, I do definitely want to play some of my songs, partially just because I think that's what I play the best, you know, kind of that's how it works. But I'm going to do this one. This was called The Bad Thing. This is from my album that came out in August, and again, I don't want to promote all my stuff, but, you know, the website's on there. You can find it. But again, for today, please focus on, you know, if you're going to spend money, focus on going and buying the album at the, here we go, CC24. Boom. Go to that link and buy the album, right? It's $20. You can always pay more. You can buy individual songs, I think. I'm pretty sure. It looks like there was a link there. But, you know, just if you can, buy the whole album. It's awesome. It's fantastic. And it goes to help a good cause. All right. So anyway, so this is called The Bad Thing. My album is about the last year I spent with my dog who had cancer. We had her for 6 years. She was old. She's an older dog. She was 6 when we got her. We had her for about 6 years. And the last year we spent knowing that she had terminal lung cancer, and they gave her about 3 months to live, and she lived for another year, which is obviously awesome. But if any of you have ever gone through stuff like that, where either with a dog or a family member or anything like that, and it's one of the things that can be tough is that you know your time is limited, but in this case, like, you don't know how long you have left, right? So it's like you have to keep living your life. You can't just put your life on hold to spend all your time with your loved one. You know, so you try to enjoy, you know, it's like, you know, live every day, you know, enjoy every day. And it's like, that's the right thing, but it's not easy to do. So anyway, that's what this song is about. This song is called The Bad Thing. I think you can pretty much figure it out from the lyrics and stuff. But anyway, here we go. And sorry, Jekyll, I don't remember how the solo goes, so I'm just going to play the background part. When the cake was all gone and the candles burned out, the reverie faded away. I tried to forget that it all could come back and everything would start again. I tried to push all of these bad thoughts away, keep them walled up in a room. In a room, I locked all the doors, but the bad thing got in through the cracks in the floor, pinholes in the walls, and the hands on the clock, they keep spinning around. So I pulled them all off and locked them in a drawer. They still spin around. When I look in your eyes, I wish I just could only remember the good. There's grooves in my heart from all of the pain and the worry about you. But the grooves will not heal until you are gone. But I know how much I'll miss you. I'll miss you. I locked all the doors, but the bad thing got in through the cracks in the floor, pinholes in the walls, and the hands on the clock, they keep spinning around. Well, I ripped them all off and locked them in a drawer, but they still spin around. Hiding inside a bank vault, bottom of the sea. Somehow, some way, you still I locked all the doors, but the bad thing got in through the cracks in the floor, pinholes in the walls, and the hands on the clock. They keep spinning around, spinning around, spinning around, spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. One of the fun things about playing the songs from the album is that I spent so much time. I spent like 2 years working on that album on and off because I literally taught myself everything. Like I taught myself how to use Logic, how to record, how to mix, how to do everything. And man, it's a lot of work. And obviously I had to write the songs, write the songs and all that stuff. And I hadn't done that in a while, like in decades. I hadn't really written anything. So, but yeah, now going back and trying to play some of these songs, I'm like, oh man, I kind of remember this song. So, ahead of this stream, I went back and made sure I remembered, how to play all this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, let's do. Let's see. What do I want to do? Again, absolutely no pressure, right? But if you want to, request any songs, you can totally do that. All this stuff's on there. I don't know. Let me see. It's kind of blocking. Give me a second here. Boom. Where is it? This one. All right. I can kind of pull that up and take it down. It's kind of blocking the. I don't know if people ever like care to see like the fretting hand, like if they want to like learn how to play the song or stuff. But I always kind of feel like I don't know if I'm watching somebody play like. As a guitar player, I might want to know how to play that song. So I do try to have that in view. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another one that Jekla actually requested, wanted me to either learn or play at some point. And this has a chord in it. Remember I said I'm a teacher, I can't help myself. This has a chord in it that I borrowed for the song I just played. Right, so in the bridge of The Bad Thing, it goes G, D, and then it goes to this chord that's G major 7/B, and all it is the B string, the A string, second fret, and then like you mute it, and then it goes open on the G string, 3 on the B string, and then 2 on the E string. Anyway, so this song that I have to put into the list, this song uses that chord, and that is where I took it from. Jekla probably knows. I don't know if you're playing along at home. The answer is gonna pop up in just a second. It is Bulletproof by Radiohead. Let's see. I just want to make sure I remember how this goes. I always have to tell myself, I'm not a professional. If I mess up, it's not a big deal. But at the same time, I do care. I want to do the best I can. All right, so let's do this. This is Bulletproof by Radiohead, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to run the ads for the next hour. Not for the next hour. That would be long ads. I'm going to run the ads so that they don't come back for another hour, and then it should be pretty close to the start of the official start of the stream. Anyway, give me 2 seconds. All right. Plus, also, this is like a good test to see how my voice is doing. Limb by limb and tooth by tooth, stirring up inside of me. Every day, every hour, wish that I was bulletproof. Wax me, mold me, heat the pins and stab them in. turn me into this. Just wish that it was bulletproof. Take a shot. Let it fill the hole in me. I could burst a million bubbles or surrogate. Was bulletproof. All right. Sweet. Now, as promised / threatened, I am going to... Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. As promised / threatened, I am going to now play the ads. I'll play the ads. And then, actually, I have it set up so if anybody... You know, there's zero pressure. Zero pressure to subscribe. Zero pressure to follow. I don't care about that today. I care about promoting Doctors Without Borders. So, but if you are subscribed, I am going to have the, what do you call it? During the ads, I'm going to play our Christmas song. But I will play it again later. Okay, I will play it again later. But, all right, here we go. I'm going to mute myself, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes, and then we're good on ads for a while.
Something's missing. Been feeling it for a while now. I can remember when I looked around me and I saw an authentic smile. But maybe in a distant place, or even on a different timeline, we can go back to looking at the world through the lens of our inner child on Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas expensive gifts, don't need a secret Santa. All I need is sitting right beside me, gathered by the fire. How did it come to this? How can it get so dire? I miss the days when it was only love that had the power to take you higher.
In the stores, they've been there since August. By November, I'm sick of hearing that Mariah Carey song. Why can't it just be simple? Spend some time with family. I'd give anything if I could just find a way to get back the magic of Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas
Christmas list, don't feel like any gift can give me the joy I feel when we're happy together, hand in hand. All I want is this. There's nothing I've needed more than feeling like I belong and love was there all along. Christmas morning. We'll be side by side on Christmas morning.
All right. There we go. So that was, even if you had to watch the ads, you probably got to hear a little bit of it. I will play it again. And like I said, at some point, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but at some point, I will kind of do a quick walkthrough on how to play the song if you want to learn it. So yeah. But anyway, welcome to everybody who's here. I'm recording this, so welcome if you're watching later on YouTube or listening to this later on SoundCloud. I am very happy that you are here. Today's stream is almost entirely to promote a great charity, a great cause, which is Doctors Without Borders. And we are, I was fortunate enough to be able to participate in a charity album that came out yesterday. And it is a great way to support the cause while hearing some great music, right? So obviously I like my song, but there's a bunch of other songs. I think there's 15 in total, right? So there's a fantastic number of songs, and there are it's $20. You can always donate more if you'd like to, but the big thing is buy the CD. All the money goes to charity. Basically, we, the artist people, do not make any money from this, which, we knew going in, we are completely fine with. This is, the whole point was to raise money for Doctors Without Borders. So if you go in there and you buy it, all the money, all the profits, all the money goes to Doctors Without Borders. All right, so please, 15 amazing songs. I got to listen to some of them yesterday. Like I was saying a while ago, I was having an issue with my Bandcamp app on my phone, and I had bought the album, but I wasn't able to kind of set it up on the app. So I am going to sit down and listen to the entire. I want to listen to the entire thing straight through. But I got to hear a few of them yesterday. They are fantastic. So some of the ones I haven't heard, I know some of the people that did them, and I know for sure that they're going to be absolutely amazing. So anyway, let me see. Let me take a look through. Let me do kind of like one more kind of like warm up type song. Let's see, what do we got here? One more kind of like warm up type song, because then it'll be roughly about noon. All right, you know what? I don't know if this is like really a warm up song, but actually this is a song I used to do first a lot of times. Let me just make sure I remember. I'm pretty sure I remember how it goes. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. Just for later, let me put it in the queue, and then we will start. So the song I'm going to do is Read My Mind by The Killers. I have a few Killers songs in the... they're all Killer. I have a few... Sorry, that's a horrible dad joke. I have a few Killers songs in the queue, in the song list if you want to request them. But yeah, so I love this song, and I love playing their songs, kind of like acoustic versions. I don't know, I just really like it. All right, so boom, here we go. Let's see.
On the corner of Main Street, trying to keep it in line. Say you wanna move on, and I say I'm falling behind. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? I never really gave up on breaking out of this two-star town. Got the green light, got a little fight, gonna turn this thing around. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? The good old days, the honest man, restless heart, the promised land, subtle kiss that no one sees, a broken wrist and a big trapeze. Well, I don't mind if you don't mind, 'cause I don't shine if you don't shine. Before you go, can you read my mind? Funny how you just break down, waiting on some sign. Pull up to the front of your driveway, the magic soaking my spine. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? The teenage queen, the loaded gun, drop dead dream, the chosen one. Southern drawl, the world's unseen, city wall and a trampoline. Well, I don't mind, you don't mind, 'cause I don't shine, you don't shine. Before you jump, tell me what you'll find when you read my mind. Slip in my faith until I fall, never return that call. Woman, open the door, don't let it sting, wanna breathe that fire again. She said, I don't mind, you don't mind, I don't shine if you don't shine. Put your back on me, put your back on me, put your back on me. Stars are blazing like rebel diamonds, cut out of the sun. When you read my mind, when you read my mind. All right. Jackler, are we going for like a record? Or we're like we need to have this song every stream. I'm totally fine with it, of course. But yeah. Thank you, awesome. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do. Let me go back. We got a couple requests. Let's see. There's a couple. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have the right one. Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. There's let's see, ultimate. There I think there's an error on the song thing I have here. No, that's the one. I don't want that one. All right, if I can't figure it out, it's not a big deal. I'm sure I can play it. There's always like one part where it feels like there should be like a different chord. Nah, it's not coming up. That's okay. Whatever. It's close enough. Move those around all together. Like, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I do have a few that like I'm definitely gonna play the new song, the new one I did last week, because I think it fits perfectly well with this. I think it fits really well with the charity. But anyway, so let's do this. This is from what is widely considered. Everybody knows this as Radiohead's best album, Pablo Honey. All the critics agree. Pablo Honey is Radiohead's best album. We all know this. If you look through the song list, you will see, for requests, you will see I have a bunch of Radiohead on there. I think you can see it. I do have a Radiohead tattoo. Hold on. There we go. I have a Radiohead tattoo. I know that's kind of upside down. But I'm a huge Radiohead fan. So you'll definitely be hearing some Radiohead as we go through. All right. But yeah, I joke around, obviously. Here we go. This has been Thinking About You. Thinking about you, records up here, your eyes are on my wall.
teeth are over there, but I'm still no one. You're a star, do you care? Thinking about you, there's no rest. Should I still love you? See you in bed, I'm playing with myself. What do you care when the other men are far, far better? All the things you got, all the things you need. Bought you cigarettes, bribed the company to come and see you, honey. Thinking about you, how can you sleep? People aren't your friends, paid to kiss your feet. They don't know what I know, so why did you care when I'm not there? Been thinking about you, there's no rest. Should I still love you? See you in bed, I'm playing with myself. What do you care when I'm not there? All the things you got, you'll never need. All the things you got, I'm planning to bleed to please you. Been thinking about you. Okay, I'm definitely missing a chord. That's what I was trying to figure out. There's definitely a chord I'm missing in the chorus. I remember last time I played that, I was like, okay, there's something I'm missing on here. But that's okay. It still sounds pretty good. All right, so anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome people that have been here for a little bit. Welcome if you're just coming in now. And also welcome if you're watching later on YouTube or VOD, or if you're listening on SoundCloud. I'll probably edit this and put it up on SoundCloud as like a show. So if you are just coming in or whatever, this stream is to benefit Doctors Without Borders. We have a Christmas album, a charity album that we put out. I was fortunate enough to be a part of it, and we recorded a song that we're super proud of and we're super happy with. But there's 14 other great songs. All right, so hey, hello Muppets. I remember you from last time. So glad you could be back. Yeah, lurking's totally fine. Lurking is fine, absolutely. If you, just in case you need it, if you need the link, here is the link to go buy the album. It is a fantastic album, and go check it out. But yeah, the whole point of this is to raise money for Doctors Without Borders. So I am going to real quick, and I apologize. I know there were people here before. Actually, no, I'll play different videos. So let me go in and let's play another video. So this is going to be Doctors Without Borders video with some information. And here we go. Let me get that set up real quick.
Working in more than 70 countries, we are in constant proximity to the world's hotspots, and our teams stay ready to go at a moment's notice.
Logistics is the jewel in the crown of MSF. You need a cholera setup for 10,000 people. It can be on the plane in 6 hours.
We have kits for treating mass casualties, launching vaccination campaigns, and responding to outbreaks of disease like cholera.
We are field driven, so if there's something going on in the field that we as a team see, then we can send that kind of up the chain and get the service out there.
For us, it's normal that we actually turn to the most urgent needs. When everyone else writes grant proposals, we load Hercules C-130 transport planes full of stuff.
All right, yeah. So, hey, Maddie, this is awesome. Very, very excited about people being here. So yeah, it's a very, very good cause. Like I was saying, I woke up yesterday. I wake up at 4:45 a.m. Eastern time, so that's like a little bit after midnight. What do you call it? Midnight time. Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. I saw like a thing on here. I saw like a I don't know if somebody sent me a message or something. I saw something pop up and I missed it. I just saw it right at the end. So anyway, if you tried to message me something, let me know. But yeah, Maddie is an absolute beast. 7-hour stream yesterday, fantastic. I mean, I started early today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be very tired by the time I get to 2 p.m. Eastern. So that was fantastic. That was so cool. All the hard work that everybody put in was just amazing. All the stuff was fantastic. The visuals, the like everything was really great. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So Jekla put some songs in here. I think I'm gonna do. I'll do this one. I always mess up the beginning. It was dedicated. You would have streamed for longer. I don't know. I always mess up, like when I'm playing the intro to this song. Like it's like I've heard this song a billion times. I know how it goes. Some you with a smile, they cut you like you want me to. Cut that little child inside of me is such a part of you. Oh, who is bird? Who is bird? I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoes. What I choose is my choice. What's a boy supposed to do? The killer in me is the killer in you, my love. Send this smile over to you. Some you with a smile and leave you like they left me here to weather in denial. The bitterness of one who's left alone. Ooh, who the years burn. Ooh, who the years burn. I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoes. What I choose is my voice. What's a boy supposed to do? Killer in me is a killer in you, my love. Send this smile over to you. Killer in me is a killer in you. Send this smile over to you. Killer in me is a Karen, yeah. Send this smile over to you. Killer in me is a Karen, yeah. Send this smile over to you. Oh, sweet. I think I found the secret to not messing up the introduction. I just have to talk and just kind of go right into it. Huh, I never tried that before. That worked pretty well. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. Oh, yeah, so let's see. Jekla has requested also. Thank you. Jekla has requested an original. So I think what I'll do is I will definitely do this next one, and then I do have an original that was technically a what do you call it? A debut last week on my warm up stream for this, because I've been having some medical issues that kept me from streaming for a while, and things hopefully are getting better now. It's been a long time, but anyway, because of that, I was trying to, I wanted to do a warm-up stream to make sure that I still knew how to do this. And I played a new song, but I will definitely play that. I have it on the list. I will definitely play it before the end of the stream. Oh no. Yeah, sorry about that, man. The internet is going down. I live in an area where we lose power like way more often than any other place I ever lived. All right, so this is a request from Jekla. This is called Hurt/Hope. This is from my album called The Molecules We Share. And actually, Maddie was in here for the live the album reveal stream for this album. And I don't think you were in here in time for this song, so this might be a new one for you. All right, so it's called Hurt/Hope. Hope I remember how to play. A thunderstorm you don't expect on a clear day. Voicemail you hear on the side of the road. You knew that you probably shouldn't have listened. Try not to weep until you can get home. It's the hurt, hope, yo-yo, lifting you up for a terrible fall. Hurt, hope, yo-yo, the only news worse would be no news at all. If I scream till I can't speak no more, could you tell by my face how much I'll miss you? Or should I draw you a picture, write you a poem, just hold you and cry? If you wipe my tears and you say, no matter what else comes, we'll still have today, let that be our solid foundation to keep all the terror at bay. Gift of more time is a devil's bargain to lay in the pain that you know is due. You try to enjoy the time that you have left, but that terrible day watches over you. It's the hurt, hope, yo-yo, lifting you up for a terrible fall. Hurt, hope, yo-yo, the only news worse would be no news at all. If I scream till I can't speak no more, could you tell by my face how much I'll miss you? Or should I draw you a picture, write you a poem, just hold you and cry? You wipe my tears and you say, no matter what else comes, we'll still have today. Let that be our solid foundation to keep all the terror at bay. It's impossible for me to understand that one day I'll wake up and you won't be there. How could I get through each day without your face? If I scream till I can't speak no more, could you tell by my face how much I'll miss you? Or should I draw you a picture, write you a poem, just hold you and cry? You wipe my tears and you say, no matter what else comes, we'll still have today. That be our solid foundation to keep all the terror at bay. If I scream till I can't speak no more, could you tell by my face how much I'll miss you? Or should I draw you a picture or write you a poem, or just hold you and cry? All right. So let's see. Let's put this in here. Doom, NSF. There we go. All right, that's the link to donate directly to Doctors Without Borders. Was it Médecins Sans Frontières? Something like that. Please do not mock my amazing pronunciations. I will try. Maybe, yeah, Médecins Sans Frontières. Okay. I did take French for a year in high school, but you know how it is when you don't use it, you forget almost everything. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna move these. Wait, no. Oh, never mind. I can just take this one off. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna play the song, the new one. Hey, welcome. Chancellor Rex. That is awesome. It's like a parliamentary dinosaur. Chancellor Rex. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what I think of. Oh yeah. Let's see. So after this is going to be Charlotte Rotherham. She is going to be the next stop in about an hour and 40 minutes. So that's going to be awesome. One of the things I love about doing these collaborations, is getting to meet people. Because like I said before, it's very hard for me just with my schedule. It's kind of very hard for me to watch a lot of streamers, even though I want to, because a lot of the times I'm working while they're streaming. And then when I would be able to watch, like I'm either doing music myself or streaming, like it's kind of hard for me to watch other people. So every time I do this, I get to meet new people. And watching the stream yesterday, basically I had it on in my car on the Twitch app, going through my stereo on the thing. I was kind of listening. And like, for example, I got to hear, and I apologize for not knowing their names. I'm sure people know them. They could put them in the chat. The people that did the first song, right? The first song on the album. Just like the raw talent of everybody is phenomenal. And I was telling Jekyll, it's funny because being included in this really helped with something I have very bad imposter syndrome. I've had it my whole life, and I have to constantly fight it. And so being included in something like this was very helpful for that. But then it's also, hearing how amazing those people were when with performances and stuff, almost kind of gives me imposter syndrome again. But anyway, Thule is amazing. Thule is one of the fantastic people I've met doing this the last little while. Charlotte and Andy. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. They were fantastic. Getting to hear their performances was awesome. All right, I just have to remember. Give me like 2 seconds. I have to remember how this goes. Justin is here. Charlotte. Oh, the person that's after me. What a moron I am. The person who's after me is one of the people I was saying was amazing. So that's fantastic. Justin, don't worry about it. I started early. My time started about 12. So it's totally fine. It's going to be on VOD. I'll put it on YouTube and everything if you want to see the stuff you missed. But you didn't miss a ton. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Thule. I swear, I'm not like fishing for compliments. That's what my mom used to call it. When you would say something because you want people to say nice things about you. I swear that's not what I'm doing. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. From talking to a lot of people in everything I've ever done, it's always, I think a lot of people, I think far more people who are creative have imposter syndrome than don't. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to do this song. Actually, Thule is one of the few people that's heard this. Thule, Jekla, I think Justin. So this song, I don't really have a name for it. In the thing, it says Perfected Sleeping. You'll hear that's kind of like the chorus. I don't think that's a good name for it, but I have no idea what to call it. But anyway, the reason I did this, actually, you know what? Before I do this, I'm going to play another video. The reason for that is because when I was going through and picking out videos. Yeah, Justin started this, yeah. I was going through and picking out videos. And I picked out a video in particular because as I'll talk about after I play the video, before I play the song, I'll give it a quick intro. I didn't write this song because of things like Doctors Without Borders, but it does kind of fit in a certain way. So give me like 2 seconds. Let me play this video. This is going to be the one called Bearing Witness, right? So in addition to doing, in addition to helping people, etc., one of their missions is to bear witness, to talk about the things that they saw. All right, so they can explain it much better than I can. So I'm just going to mute myself. I'll play this video, and then afterwards I'll kind of intro the song and I'll play it.
We will speak out loudly and with force.
Bearing witness is something that we do as part of our humanitarian mandate. It's a process of basically explaining to the world what we're seeing on the ground.
The problem is you have fuel, you have salt water, so they will get chemical burns. It's horrible.
It's basically being able to have that integrity as an organization and as a human being and be able to pass that message home in any way possible.
J'ai soigné des patients, j'ai entendu des voix des patients et j'ai toujours ces voix des patients qui m'ont écouté, qui m'ont parlé parce que j'étais médecin des Médecins Sans Frontières. Donc c'est une voix que Médecins Sans Frontières écoute. Ce n'est pas ma voix, mais c'est la voix des patients et des communautés que j'ai entendues.
We're able to use our experience and what we're seeing to explain the context and to explain the implications of what's happening. And it's really important that we're able to then tell that story.
It's about speaking out. It's about saying that this is wrong. It's about telling the world that you can't tolerate this. We're there for that patient, we're there to be with that community, but we're there to say that this is not acceptable, and this is what inspires me and what makes Doctors Without Borders the sort of a unique voice that can just say it how it is. Does Doctors Without Borders make a difference? I can't even begin to tell you. Yes, hell yes.
Okay. So let's see if I might have to turn the guitar up a little bit. I'm not used to finger picking, so I imagine I will make a lot of mistakes on this song. But that's okay. So anyway, I don't really have a name for this song, but basically, I talked about how I thought of this last time, and I think I actually got it wrong when I went back and thought. I basically started, Tuli. See, Tuli, that's one of the amazing things about playing your own music, right? Is as long as you play it off, people don't know you made a mistake, right? So that's one of the benefits of playing, your own stuff. I forget how it started, but I was driving in my car. And I don't know, maybe I heard something on the radio or heard something in something like on a podcast or whatever. And like, I kind of thought about like kind of a simple but stupid idea that where it's like, if you ignore the possibility that there's like an afterlife, which obviously I know is a big thing, but, then basically dying is like sleeping, and so if you look at it, the song opens with, we practice dying every night. And that's the first thing I kind of thought of that line in my head. And then I just kind of kept going and just like sung the rest of the song, almost all of it. Not every, like I kind of came up with a verse and then the chorus and I went back and kind of backfilled. But basically this is, on one level, it's about a father, who is, or it doesn't have to be a father, but like a parent or like, older person, could be like an older sibling, who's in like a war-torn country. Like, obviously we see Gaza, not the only place, right? But that's one of the places we see these images coming back from. And, they're trying to keep their family safe, but it's like, nothing makes sense, because it's just like the violence is so senseless, and the fact that they're, civilians and they're being bombed and stuff, just, it doesn't make any sense. And so that's kind of primarily what the song is about. But then it's also kind of about my my kind of sadness as a person that, you know, fairly recent events in my country have shown that that people don't really care about the truth, and people don't care about what's right and what's wrong. They only want to hurt the people that they don't like, and that just makes me really, really, really sad. And so that kind of crept into here too. But okay. Anyway, so I don't really have a name for this, but this is the song. Here we go. We practice dying every night. Dream out of existence. We resurrect at the first light. Ready for resistance. I try to shield you from the night. Hopes that there's a morning. I won't give up without a fight. But will there be a warning when the bombs start falling down and I can't find you around? But I need you safe and sound. I finally find you. You perfected sleeping. You perfected sleeping. Tried to teach you wrong from right, but did it really matter? It seems what matters more is might. You can't outlove a bullet. When the bombs start falling down and I can't find you around, but I need you safe and sound, and then I find you. You perfected sleeping. Perfected sleeping. You perfected sleeping. You perfected sleeping. If everything I thought I knew was wrong, maybe I just don't belong here. So I belong here. If lies are really what they want, then I'm not sure that I have the heart to keep on going. When the walls start crashing down, I didn't think it would be this loud. I'm heading underground. Will I finally find you? Or will I perfect sleeping? Will I perfect sleeping? Will I perfect sleeping? Will I perfect sleeping? We practice dying every night. Yeah, so I think, honestly, with me, with songs I write, a lot of the times I have to kind of, the hardest part is like not getting emotional about the song I wrote. It happened a lot with my album songs because they were so personal, you know? And so now, yeah, it's, oh yeah, Justin, I probably changed it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I did the strumming last time. There will eventually be like, you know, I don't think the finished version will just be guitar, but you know, yeah, thank you. I mean, if you were paying attention, I almost did. It happens. I've tried to record this a couple of times, just to record, you know, just to have a recording, and yeah, I've rarely made it through, without doing that. Oh, I was wondering, I could write emo music. Well, I know what song I'm gonna put on next. Then, hold on. Okay. All right, so let's see. Wow, it's 12:34. Oh my God, that's crazy. 32 minutes till the ad. So I think what I'm going to do. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I definitely. It's hard, like the ending part, because again, like, you know, I don't know. You know, it's obviously this is not something I've experienced, but you know, it sucks. It's hard. You know, it's like personal. Yeah, so I'm gonna do. I think let me see. Let me think about timing. So I think what I'll do, okay, is I'll play this song in honor of Thule. I don't have time to go get, like, I don't even know if my wife has like Dark Island or anywhere. I don't have time to go get that, but I am wearing my Nirvana Incesticide shirt. Right. And thank you. That's awesome. I think we have talked about this, me and you, Thule, that I genuinely, and again, it's not like that whole, like, you know, fishing for compliments thing. When I finish a song, I genuinely never know if other people are going to like it. Like, I know I like it, but I really have no ability to like appraise my own stuff. I just never have been able to do that. Oh no, I like playing this song. It's a song I play most of the time. So. Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna get all dressed up and stuff. Maybe in a future stream, who knows? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll play the song, and then I'm going to play. I'll play the Christmas song, right? That just Shabs and I did. I'll play the recording of it, and then either before or after the break, depending on the timing, I am gonna do. I'll do like very quick, maybe like a few minutes. I'll do a quick kind of like show you how to play the song if you want to learn it. So either, you know, people can watch or they can watch it later. I don't want to spend too much time doing that, but I can kind of show you that. Yeah, I know it's play it live in the club and see what other people's reactions are. Yeah. That's the hard, music feedback. Like that's the hard part for me because, you know, the time in between when you send out something and you hear back is killer. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you're waiting to hear back and stuff. Anyway, all right, let's see. Okay, cool. Let's do this song. Yeah, and as always, if you want, you can request songs and stuff. It is in, you know, song list, all that stuff, song request. Actually, I will put up, boom, there's the commands, I think the big commands you need to know. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I remember. There's a chord in here that's weird. Okay. Oh, the house. Yeah, I was like, what house are you talking about? And then I remembered, yeah, the house on there. I was like, my house? My house has a door. My house was... All right, here we go. Long ago, like the hearse you died to get in again. We are so far from you. Burning out like a match
you start to incinerate the lives of everyone you knew? And what's the worst to take from every heart you'll break? Like a blade you stay. Well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long, good night. So long and good night. Came a time when every star fall brought you to tears again. We are the very heart you sold. And what's the worst to take from every heart you'll break? And like a blade you stain. Well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long, good night. So long and good night. Never carry on this way. Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Can you hear me? Are you near me? Can we pretend to live again? Meet again when both our cars collide. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long, good night. So long and good night. And if I carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long, good night. So long and good night.
Awesome. Sweet. Ah, cool. We got another Radiohead request. Awesome. All right, so first, we will do that, I promise. Before we do that, thank you. Before we do that, we are going to do, I'm going to play our song. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a quick little demo lesson type thing. I'm not going to spend too much time, but I'll kind of just show you the basic parts if you are interested. And then, yeah, that should be fun. All right, so I'm going to switch guitars. Okay, cool. I'm going to mute myself while I get this set up, or I'm going to mute myself while I play the song. And then I'll be back. So if you haven't heard the song yet, here you go. And then same thing. Let me know if it's too loud or too soft. I can turn it up or down. Just tell me in the chat.
I feel like something's missing. Been feeling it for a while now. I can remember when I looked around me and I saw an authentic smile. But maybe in a distant place, or even on a different timeline, we can go back to looking at the world through the lens of our inner child on Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas morning. Don't want expensive gifts, don't need a secret Santa. All I need is sitting right beside me, gathered by the fire. How did it come to this? How can it get so dire? I miss the days when it was only left that had the power to take you higher.
Ornaments in the stores, they've been there since August. By November, I'm sick of hearing that Mariah Carey song. Why can't it just be simple? Spend some time with family. I'd give anything if I could just find a way to get back the magic of Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas morning.
Don't have a Christmas list. Don't feel like any gift can give me the joy I feel when we're happy together, hand in hand. All I want is this. There's nothing I've needed more than feeling like I belong and love was there all along.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Justin, I forgot you haven't really heard it. Yeah. But yeah, this is awesome. Oh, that's what I had. If you remember before, I said I saw like a thing, like a pop-up. I think it was my Discord event. It was like the stream was starting. I thought somebody was sending me a message or something. But yeah, so that is the song. I do want to, before I talk about the song, I wanted to, give a huge shout out to my partner, just Shabs. She has decided, at least temporarily, she has decided to stop streaming. If you go on her site, you could hear her talk about it. I'm certainly not going to talk about it for her. But she's an amazing person, an amazing singer. We really worked well together. And we've talked about doing things in the future, writing more music together. And the funny thing is, we both said that, we love the song. We're very proud of it. We love it. It's probably the catchiest song that I've been a part of. My wife, literally, like without exaggeration, my wife sings, like walks around the house singing, "Oh, Christmas morning." She does that. She doesn't really do that with with other stuff. But yeah, so we're super proud of it. But the funny thing is, like, it doesn't really sound like either of us. We kind of like came together to write something that doesn't sound like either of us. But and again, not in a bad way. We both love it, but it's not something that we'd really do in other stuff. But anyway, so what was I gonna say? So if you want to, I had somebody in the stream yesterday when it got played. Somebody wanted to know like how to play it and stuff. I mean, like here's the thing, like I can hear this on the radio. Like I can hear this, like if I'm like driving in my car and like, Sirius XM, like Holly or whatever, like I can hear it on there. So when I am going to distribute it on my own. But again, please, like number one, it's not even out yet for us, but number one, please, if you want to hear the album, want to hear the song, go to the Collabamajig stuff. Go there, go here and, buy it there, buy the album, etc. After today or whatever, if you've done that, in the future, if you do want to see it, we are going to do a, it's going to be on, Spotify and all that stuff, on my my Spotify channel, right? So activatethequeenmusic.com, you can find it on there, or send me a message. Like I said, I do not want to be promoting myself today. I want to promote the album. So, go there first, go there, buy it first there. But if you do want to hear it on streaming stuff, like on, Spotify and stuff, it will be up there. It's not up there yet, but it'll be up there soon. Anyway. Yeah. I can definitely contribute to the songbook thing. So basically, okay. So so I did, so through the Helix, I'm playing basically just like a Fender reverb, like a Fender reverb amp. There's not a lot of effects on it. I think there's a chorus. There's a delay on one part of it, but there's just a basic straight up chorus. There's like a compressor and stuff on it. There's some like kind of effects on the guitar in Logic, but like nothing major. It's basically just coming out of the amp or coming out of the Helix. So I'm using a Telecaster middle setting, I think. But anyway, so everything is a full step up. We are at F sharp. F sharp minor is the key with a capo on the 2nd fret. So basically what I did is I used a lot of like open strings. So the opening part, right, is right. So including the capo, it's basically 2, and then 9, 11, 11, 2, 2, right? So it's like a power chord up there, but then you have the E's, and then the B is ringing out. And then it just goes down to, it's basically an A shape, but it's 2 frets up, so a B. So like a power chord on the 7th fret, but then you lift up your hand so you're not fretting the the B and E strings ring. And that's most of the beginning of the song. That's like the whole verse part. And so that repeats a few times. And then eventually it goes down to a C sharp minor shape with the top string ringing out. Right? So you're basically, using the fret, you'd be a C sharp minor. So you're really D sharp minor up at the 6th fret. And it slides down to the B. So it's like a C, C sharp. With the top 2 strings open, so basically 4, 6, 6, 2, 2, and it slides back up to E. So that's all it is. That's all the whole opening part, right? I'm not going to do the whole song, and I can't really sing like Shabs does. But it's basically like feels like something's missing. I can't even figure out where I should be. Feels like something's missing. Feeling it for a while now. I can remember when I looked around me and I saw an authentic smile. That's all that is, right? And it even goes like Christmas morning, and then it goes down to the other one. Christmas morning. All right, so that's that part. And then let's see, where's the other part? Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I had it written down somewhere. Where did I put it? I planned for this. Oh yeah. Okay. Then the chorus part. It's like power chords. So it's like 9th fret on the A string. Don't expensive gifts. Don't need a secret Santa. Wait, no, that's not how it goes. How's it come to this? How did it get so tired? I miss the days when it was all love that had the power to take you higher. I mean, that's her part, but yeah. That's all it is. It's just power chords. It's just A string 9th fret, E string 9th fret, and then A string 6th fret, E string 7th fret. That's all it is. And then there's a delay. I'm not going to have the exact delay, but basically if you go... Something like that. So it's like Let's see. Not the high E. So D, G, B string, you're 11th fret. And then you go down to 9, 8, 7 on the same strings. Like I said, it's not that exact delay, but that's basically all that's happening in the delay. And that just gets layered over it. And I do think, I'd have to check on this, but I do think there also is a another kind of like triad going on over the... Like I think there's kind of like... I can't remember the exact notes. It's been a while since I did this. We recorded this a while back. But yeah, something like that. There is like triads going on over that, I think, on a separate guitar. And that's basically the whole song, with the exception of there's a couple chords that are a chain that are different in this under the solo. I forget exactly what they were. Oh my gosh, hold on. There's like an F sharp and a G sharp, I think. I'll have to look that up. Let's see, hold on, D minor. I'm looking on my notes to see if I can see. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. And then the last part is the solo. And I am not a solo player. I am not a lead player. But basically, I think I don't want to switch to it because I don't know what the output's going to be, and I don't want to blow out anybody's eardrums on this. I think I literally just use like a preset, which was like a Kim Thale from Soundgarden preset. But this is like, oh man, let me just turn it down a little bit. Why is my volume pedal's not working? All right, hold on a second. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit so I don't blow your eardrums out. And it's basically just using the F sharp minor scale. I think that's all it is F sharp minor. So I'll just play it real quick, and then so it goes. Wait. And then the other thing is under that, at the last note is, because it's like 13 and it bends up to 14 basically. But then down here it's on the 2nd fret. And then by kind of layering those together, you get the nice harmonic. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole song. So yeah, I used a lot of those open strings. But again, if you want like actual like chords and stuff, just send me a message. I am going to put something together. Brittle asked me before, if I could do that, and I am going to do it. I just haven't had a chance to do it. But yeah, so hopefully you like the song. The capybara storybook. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, cool. So we have, you know what? Since I have this out, let me try. I will go back to the acoustic. But I think I can play Lucky. I think Lucky will sound decent on the Telecaster. The problem is always, and this is something I've been trying to figure out, the problem is always that, when you're playing electric guitar, you have a band, so you have like, bass and everything, and maybe even a second guitar. And so when you have an acoustic, it's a lot easier to, with an acoustic, it's a lot easier to do that, you get that full sound. Right here, let me just real quick, because I haven't done this before. I'm just going to do like the very beginning. Tell me if I need to turn anything up or down. Sorry for the sound check in the middle. But like I said, I kind of redid all my settings. All right, let's see. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Like, does that sound good, or do I need to turn up or down? Anything? Good. All right. Awesome. Okay. I was messing around with this before, and I was gonna like at the end of this, I was gonna go full on distortion and stuff. But I think it might be a little too distorted. All right. Anyway, so this is Lucky by Radiohead. Feel free to request other songs. We still got another hour. I can play a bunch of stuff. Let me know if you want to request anything else. I don't mind picking songs. I have a bunch to choose from. But if you want to hear something, let me know.
I'm on a roll this time. I feel my luck could change. Oops. Kill me, Sarah. Kill me again with love. Gonna be a glorious day. Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of the lake. 'Cause I'm your superhero. We're standing on the edge. The head of state is called for me by name, but I don't have time for him. It's gonna be a glorious day. I feel my luck could change. Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of the lake. I'm your superhero. We're standing on the edge. Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of the lead. I'm your superhero. We're standing on the edge.
Awesome. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play what I think will be the last bunch of ads. Because it's 1 o'clock. If I play them now, I won't have to play them before we switch to our next stop on the raid train, which again is the fabulously talented Charlotte Rotherham. All right. So I'm going to play the ad. And you know what? This time what I'm going to do. I'm trying to think. Actually, I'll just have it set up. I basically have it to play the Christmas song today because, we're promoting that. But, I mean, obviously, we're overall promoting the album. Let me just do that. We'll do that. And then we come back. If you want to hear some more songs, you have more requests, go for it. If not, I can pick some songs No big deal. But yeah, we got about an hour to go. All right. So if you're having fun, reach out to people, trying to get them here. Today, I honestly do not care about like followers, subscribers. I mean, you can obviously do that if you want. I'm not going to stop you, but that is not my goal for getting people here. My goal for getting people here is to try to raise money, to raise money, to raise awareness, and to try to send a large group of people to the next stop. That's my goal with that. So if you know people who could be stopping in, send them on our way. And we will do some more fun in about 3 minutes.
I feel like something's missing. Been feeling it for a while now. I can remember when I looked around me and I saw an authentic smile, but maybe in a distant place, or even on a different timeline. We can go back to looking at the world through the lens of our inner child on Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas morning. Don't want expensive gifts, secret Santa. All I need is sitting right beside me, gather by the fire. How did it come to this? How can it get so dire? I miss the days when it was only love that had the power to take you higher.
Ornaments in the stars, they've been there since August. By November I'm sick of hearing that Mariah Carey song. Why can't it just be simple? Spend some time with family. I'd give anything if I could just find a way to get back the magic of Christmas morning. Oh, Christmas
Christmas list. Don't feel like any gift can give me the joy I feel when we're happy together, hand in hand. All I want is this. There's nothing I've needed more than feeling like I belong and love was there all along.
Okay. Oh wait, Trailer Park Boy. I'm always interested to see the ads. See what ads are on here. The Trailer Park Boys movie. That's one of those things that like I have an awareness that there's something with that name, but I have never seen it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's something that just I completely missed. I never I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are back from the break. We are an hour in, or actually, I mean, a little like more than an hour since I started earlier. But yeah, we are back. And I think what that means is I think it is time for another Doctors Without Borders. Médecins Sans Frontières video. Let's see. We did this one. Okay, we are gonna do the summary video. All right. So this is the summary of last year, basically all the stuff they did. Now this one's a square one, so it's gonna be a little awkward on the screen, but that's obviously totally fine. So again, please make sure that you go to some of these links. Wait, Justin's, you still have a minute? That's weird. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, well, I'm not going to start. I won't start it until just for a minute. But yeah, so make sure that you go to, the link on here to go to Doctors Without Borders to get information. You can donate directly there, and you can also donate by buying the album. Wait, when I was 14, I binge watched every season of Cheers in about 4 weeks. Wow. I'm trying to think of like the biggest binge watches I've had. I think The West Wing was definitely one. I think it was on a streaming service, and I think I watched the whole thing in like 2 weeks. It's like 7 seasons. Yeah, that was a pretty big binge. What else? I'm trying to think of like other ones that I binged. All right, yay, Justin's back. Awesome. That's really weird that you had a kind of a longer one, but okay. So we're gonna watch this video, and then we'll do some more music. So again, if you have requests, you can go in there, !SL. I'll pop it up on the screen, or !song list. That will bring you to the song list, and then you can do. You can request there. Again, no pressure to, but I always offer it. If not, I'll pick some songs. We got some good stuff. Oh yeah, so let's see. So Thule just finished The Office. Yeah, the American one. Yeah, I love The Office until like the end. Like the last couple seasons did not really work for me. I think it was like when Michael left, I was like, I mean, it wasn't like it was bad. It just was not what I wanted. But I'm kind of picky like that. Like I love the first 2 seasons of Ted Lasso, and then in episode 1 of season 3, I stopped watching because they did the thing that I was like, I said, do not do this thing. Because that's what sitcoms do, and you are better than that, and you never do things like that. And then they did it, and I was like, I'm done. Which kind of sucks because I've heard that there's a lot of good stuff in the last season, but it just really annoyed me. The thing they did, not to spoil anything, with one of the relationships, the decision that they made, which made no sense. It wouldn't make no sense in real life. It was stupid. But I loved the show up to then. I'll probably go back and finish it. Yeah, Buffy's amazing. I've watched that a few times. Buffy's awesome. Although it is kind of hard now to realize, all the Joss Whedon of it all. There's a lot of things that I like that have taught me that people that I don't like as people can make very good art. I'm a huge fan. My wife and I are really big fans of the IT Crowd. Out of England, and that show is amazing, but the creator is not somebody I'm a fan of, to put it mildly. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play the video. I totally forgot what I was doing. All right, I'm gonna play the video, and then we'll be back. All right. I'm trying to be as seamless as possible. I know nobody really cares. That's not the House music, right? Like the theme from House. It's very similar to it. It sounds very much like the theme song to the show House. I don't think it is. Yeah, Sparky. Yeah, he sucks. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that can be hard to square. Like, somebody that you do not like as a person, to put it mildly. I mean, he sucks. Can write other things that just make you laugh. Like, the IT Crowd is one of my favorite shows. I can still watch it, but it's just, I don't know. It's such a crappy thing. All right, let's see. Let me look through some songs here. All right, I'll do this song. I've been doing this. I've been doing this for show. I kind of get into habits, and this is a song that I've done a little bit. And actually, I guess I should probably play some more of my stuff, right? I should probably do that. So I'll put a couple of songs in the queue, but feel free to put your what you want in there. You can 100% do that. I'm gonna put like two. This one song, and I'll put okay. I'm gonna put 3 songs total. Okay, there we go. But again, put them in. Yeah, I guess the things that make me different will make people drawn to me in the future. I mean, yeah, like, I know it's kind of corny and cliche and stuff, but it's like, there is a lot to the saying, or whatever you want to call it, that, if you, basically, are the person that you are, then the right people will find you, if you kind of change yourself to be somebody you're not, to get friends or relationships or whatever, like it's just not going to work out, just because, you can't pretend, like at some point it doesn't work. Okay, so this song is called Monolith. Like I said, I'm a huge Radiohead fan, and I heard of this other band that people are like, oh, if you like Radiohead, you should listen to them. And yeah, they're fantastic. They sound a lot like Ben's era Radiohead, especially kind of like the B-sides from that era. So this song's called Monolith. Okay, I had the volume put all the way down. That wouldn't work. Here we go. What's that you say? I'm a man, not a prisoner, walking the tightrope beneath me, making your way underneath to the front porch. How did you know I would be there? Come out at once, I'm out of time. Come out at once, yeah. What's that you say? I'm a man with a fool's voice, making those angels in the sand, yeah. Taking what's mine and believing what is yours. How did you know it was me there? Come out at once, I'm out of time. You're gonna find out how. Come of age, big mistake. Can't afford this attitude. It's a rubber made, things at stake. Counting more what I can't do. It's a common thing, things we take. Looking for what I came through. It's a monolith, make it way. Can't afford this attitude. I'm out of love, more friends with your fingers, having some fun with your mouth, yeah. Taking what's yours and what's mine, well, you figure. How did you know how to give it? I'm gonna find out how. Come of age, big mistake. Can't afford this attitude. It's a Rubbermaid, things at stake. Counting more what I can't do. It's a common thing, things we take. Looking for what I came through. It's a monolith, make it way. Can't afford this attitude. I'm out of love. Making the same road so much fun. Taking the same road. Mistake, can't afford this attitude. It's a Rubbermaid, things at stake. Counting more what I can do. It's a common thing, things we take. Looking for what I came through. It's a monolith, make it way. Can't afford this attitude. I'm out of love, I'm out of time. I'm out of love. All right. Cool. Thanks, Jekyll. I see your request in there. We should be able to get to that, I'm pretty sure. Thank you. It's so weird. Like I was hoping to start doing like open mics in my area, like in person. And then I've been dealing with this medical thing since July, the end of July. And it kind of made things a lot harder, but I'm hoping that I can start doing that. Cause I love doing this. I love doing the streams. I love, I love doing this, but at the same time, it'd be cool to be, to get to hear people, talk back or not talk back. I mean, I guess so, but say stuff. Okay, so this song's called October 12th, and that's the day my mom died last year, and a lot of people at the time, were saying nice things and trying to be supportive and stuff. But they didn't really realize that I was not sad because she died, which I know sounds horrible. But I was sad that we never had a real, healthy relationship that I wish we did. And that's what I was sad about. And like nobody really knew that, because, how do you talk about that? So I wrote this song because I knew that other people would feel the same way. And I've definitely had a lot of people kind of come talk to me and, say that, it basically like one of my friends literally called me and, how often, at least for me, how often does somebody call you? It's always texting and stuff. But he literally called me on the phone and he's like, how did you know how I feel? Like exactly. And I was just like, it was kind of a real big lesson for me, which is, just write what's true, write what's true to you and don't worry about anything else and it'll work out. I think it's, anyway. So, so this is called October 12th. And it started off on piano. And I'm going to go back to piano eventually. I think I want to do like a nice recorded version of this. But I don't have it's going to take me way too long to set up the piano. And I have not played it in a long time on piano, so I'm just going to do it on guitar. Your mother's the worst person that I ever met. So the deck was always stacked against you. Even so, I feel that you still don't regret the way you always made me feel inferior. I never know if I have value without someone else telling me. Just another present from you, stacked up taller than our Christmas tree. All for me. It's hard to pretend that it's not okay. Everyone thinks they know what to say. Mourning the loss of what could have been. I just wish this was in the end. I used to dread going out to restaurants 'cause of how I knew you treat the waiters. No matter what, there was always something wrong. You never cared that we were all embarrassed. Always have to over-explain so people don't misunderstand me. Just another present from you, stacked up taller than our Christmas tree. All for me. All for me. It's hard to pretend that it's not okay. Everyone thinks they know what to say. Mourning the loss of what could have been. Just wish this was in the end. How can I begin to eulogize you without speaking ill of the dead? I think the best way that I can remember you is to make the cycle end. It's hard to pretend that it's not okay. Everyone thinks they know what to say. Mourning the loss of what should have been. Just wish this was in the end. I just wish this was in the end. I don't know. I had a little way to end it that I forgot. Hey, hello. How are you? Yeah, we are all human. Our experiences can be so. Yeah, you know, it's kind of one of those things that people tell you, right? And it's not that you don't believe it, you know, but I don't know. For me, it's always kind of hard to just kind of put myself out there, you know, kind of put those feelings out there, because, you know, it's hard to be kind of that open, at least for me. And honestly, it could have been, well, I'm learning as I get older, which is, you know, it'd be nice if I could have learned it earlier, but you know, you can't go back. You know, a lot of this stuff that kind of messed me up over time was because of my mom, and a lot of the things I wish I could change, you know, kind of came from that. And so in case you can't see it, when it comes to trauma, I do think we all have a hard time believing others understand. Yeah, 100%. like I said, I didn't get to see the whole stream yet, and I know you have a song. I have not gotten to, like, I have the album. I was having an issue with being able to set it up to listen in my car. That was my plan. My plan was to listen to the entire album front to back on the way to and from work. I wasn't able to do that, but I am going to listen to it. I'm super excited to hear everybody else's songs because I know that there's so many incredibly talented people, and the songs that I heard so far are just astronomically, like, I feel so good to be included, in that group of people. I feel very proud and very honored to be a part of that. I'm looking forward to it. I basically, there's an issue with, for some reason, getting it from the computer onto my app. It's like an account, like it's wrong account, or like I have multiple accounts. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm very excited to hear the rest of the songs. I wanted to mention one thing before when I played our song. I forgot to do it, and I wanted to mention it, that, anybody who's been into my streams, that, for the past couple years, I've been learning music production, and I did I learned music production, and I've been learning that. And so I was really proud of the mix I did on this song, but, I know that I'm still learning. Right. And so, the way it works is that, you basically send your song, and then they have, I don't know if it's one person or multiple people, but, basically they do like a central mastering thing, which, makes perfect sense. But it's the first time since I started recording my own music that I wasn't doing the final master. And, I knew it was going to turn out great. Right. But, with mine, there's a few things that needed fixing. So, they helped me out with that. And I'm so appreciative of, the people that help with that. And it's funny because when I was putting together the stems to send to them so they could do the little fixes, I found some things that I had missed. And so it was an incredible learning experience. I think I always get better. Oh, it's Alana. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So please, I wanted to give a shout out because Alana is amazing, fantastic. Did a great job of making our song basically sound pretty much like, I didn't think there would be, but it wasn't like any changes that were drastically changed the sound of the song. It sounded like I heard it in my head, but I could notice some definite improvements, and I was really, really happy about that and very thankful. I think that's a big thing. So let's see. All right, we have a half hour left. How did this go so fast? That's cool, but yeah, I'm gonna play another original. The Molecules We Share. Let me make sure. Okay, I have again, this is something I haven't played in a little while because, you spend so long when you make an album. Yeah, Brittle, I was just asking who the person or people was that did the small fixes and the mastering of our song, because I wanted to give them a shout out because they did a fantastic job. And I'm very appreciative of that. So yeah, if that was Alana, awesome. If not, who else? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, anybody that did that, if you want, you can put their names in the chat. Shout them out. I'm basically, the thing is, I was very appreciative of all the hard work that they did. And you know what? I'll kind of do this when I wrap up. But very appreciative of Brittle. I think one of the themes that I heard when I was listening to what I was able to listen to yesterday was I had a bunch of questions, and I did too. There's a lot of back and forth. Brittle did an amazing job. Everybody involved was awesome, and yeah, absolutely awesome. Hello, Nikki Callie, welcome. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Here on this wonderful day, we are raising money for a wonderful charity, Médecins Sans Frontières, or Doctors Without Borders. When I was growing up, we had borders. We had, sorry, that's a horrible joke, and I was gonna make a bookstore joke, but it's stupid. But anyway, I'm very glad that I could be a part of this. And yeah, so it's an amazing charity. If you haven't already, you can buy the album. Go there. if you want to hear our song on Spotify and all those stuff, it is going to be released. It's not released yet. I obviously didn't want to step on the toes of the album. ActivateTheQueenMusic.com, all this stuff. You can just search for us on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. Oh, thank you. I do have, I have the sound turned off of that. So you just have to imagine, welcome to the party, pal. Because otherwise, it's going to happen while I'm in the middle of singing. But thank you so much. So if you want to find the streaming version, on Spotify and stuff, you can just search for it. But today we are promoting the album. We are promoting Doctors Without Borders. Obviously, if you want to follow any of my stuff, that is amazing. But before you do that, please make sure you go to Doctors Without Borders. Please make sure you go to the album on Bandcamp. Please make sure that you do any of that stuff first, all right? Because today is not about me. It's not about the other streamers. It is about the charity. It's about raising money for the charity. Yeah, we work to have less for you. Yeah, it was actually we worked to laugh. That's funny. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna play. This song is called "The Molecules We Share." This is this is the title track from my album. That came out in August. Again, you can find all that stuff there, but not today. Later on, make a note, look it up later. But today, focus on the charity stuff. But yeah, this is the title track. This is the second song I wrote for it, and basically what this came out of a conversation with my friend, where the whole album is me going through. For a year with knowing that my dog has terminal cancer, knowing that she's going to die, and realizing that, she's the first, I don't want to say person, of course, but, she's the first part of my household that I've had die that I could remember, when I was growing up, we had a dog, but I was really young and I don't really remember too much about that. And, this is the first time where either a human or an animal or anything like that was a part of my everyday life. I saw every day, and meant so much to me that, it's the first time that, I had to go through that, even though I'm older, I'm 45 now. So I was 44, 43 when I was going through it. And thank you. Yeah. It's been a while, but it's still hard, honestly. Even looking at pictures now, I have amazing memories, but it's still sad. And it was kind of thinking about, thinking about death and all that stuff. And I basically, I was kind of having a real hard time with it in the beginning, especially. And my friend, basically said, this is, I think it's a Carl Sagan thing, that, no matter what you believe about the afterlife or lack of or whatever, the atoms, the molecules, et cetera, that make you up and make the other person, or in my case, dog, up, they will, exist. After you're gone, the molecules that make up you will still exist. Parts of you will still be floating around in the world and mixing with things and, et cetera. And so in that sense, no matter what the truth is about, death, et cetera, is if you look at that way, then you'll always be together. And it's a very, I'm not going to say it helped, it helped a ton especially in the moment. But it's true, and it is, I think, a good way to think about it. So that's what this song is about. It's called "The Molecules We Share." Every story has to have an end. My whole life I thought I was immune. Milky Way's a grain of sand upon the cosmic beach, but I thought all the sand belonged to me. When I'm gone, will anyone remember? Will the future snow cover all my tracks? When the flame dies out and the embers fade, will my legacy be candles or melted wax? Will the molecules we share together survive? When we reach the end of our lives, everyone must journey into that good night, gently or with rage and empathy. When we both look back on the life that we shared, will we face the end without regrets? Will the molecules we share together survive? Will we reach the end of our lives? Is that enough? Our lives encompassing a circle story. We just don't know when we will reach the end. And even though I desperately want to go back to one, it's a single circle shared with all our friends. And the molecules we share together will survive. Even though we reach the end of our lives, and that's enough. It has to be enough. It has to be enough. It has to be enough. Okay. Awesome. Thanks. Let's see. We are getting near the end, but I do want to add. I figure since I'm playing originals, I'm going to add another original and move it here. There we go. Okay, so this song is One Last Mystery. And we got about 20 minutes left. We are going to be, after this, we are going to be rating Charlotte. All right, we're going to be rating Charlotte. Charlotte Rotherham. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. But yeah, so we are going to be rating Charlotte in a little bit. I'm gonna, make sure I don't overstay my shot or my slot. Why, don't throw away my shot. I don't know. Yeah. If you want to hear any Hamilton, let me know. And I'm just kidding. I do probably have the entire show still memorized from years back, but I don't know how good I can do. Anyway, let me do this one. This is called One Last Mystery, and this is also from the album. One of the things that's always fun when I'm, with having talking to having people listen to the album and stuff after it's been in my head for so long is I genuinely have no idea what songs people like. Oh no, people are gonna egg me on. Oh Jesus. This is like where I overthink how good I can do something. I used to do just for fun in the car, and I'm not going to do this. This could be like maybe one of those stretch goals on like the thing. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Brittle. Yeah, I have her. I follow her, and I don't have a ton of channels on my followed channels right now, so I can see on my thing. But yeah, definitely let me know. Yeah, there is a Hamilton in New Jersey. That is correct. But I used to do One Day More from Les Miserables, like while I was driving, and I would do like all the voices. I'm not doing that now. But anyway, this is One Last Mystery. And This song, I decided I had written I had written a bunch of songs from the perspective of like, you know, me, you know, that I'm losing somebody, and I wanted to write a song for the album that was from the perspective of the person leaving. You know, obviously in this case, it's imagining my dog can talk and all that stuff. One day more, another day, another destiny. All right. Yeah, so I'll do this. You know, I don't know. You can maybe talk me into something. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to play this first. So one last mystery. If you've ever seen, I say this every time. If you've ever seen the episode of The Last of Us, episode 3 with Nick Offerman. And oh my God, I can't think of the other actor's name. The other actor's phenomenal as well. I feel bad. Murray, I think Murray is his one of Murray Abraham, something like that, maybe. But yeah, this song honestly would fit in. I would love to have to make a music video with footage from the show and then have this song, you know, like a music video for the song using footage from the show. Although I know it would get taken down immediately. And so as you hear, you can probably see why if you've ever seen it. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So this is basically meant to be from the perspective of the person who knows that they're going to die, and they're trying to kind of comfort, you know, because at the time I wanted to be comforted. So it ultimately ended up being about me anyway. So, but I like it. I think it's a good one. All right, so this is One Last Mystery. I see you at the start of the day. One full of fear for you, because for you there's so much that you wanted to say. I'll never lie to you, it's scary for me too. How do you live your last day? Well, I guess we'll see. As the last pages of my life are fading away at the end of I wanna leave, please don't follow me. When I last breathe and my soul is flying free, will it soar or it crash and burn? I wanna see one last mystery. Well, it's almost the end of the day. I wish it was longer, but I got to say all the things that I wanted to say. I've made my peace, but I see your eyes pleading for me to stay one more day. But it's not up to me. As the last pages of my life are fading away at the end of the day, I wanna leave, please don't follow me. When I last breathe and my soul is flying free, will it soar or it crash and burn? I wanna see one last mystery. So much that I wanted to do, so much that I wanted to see. Carry me forever with you as a memory. As the last pages of my life are fading away at the end of the day, I wanna leave, please don't follow me. When I last breathe and my soul is flying free, will it soar, will it crash and burn? I wanna see one last mystery. As the last pages of my life are fading away at the end of the day, I wanna leave, please don't follow me. Man, this is crazy. It's so close to the end. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how close we are. Actually, I want to do a song because I spent a long time working on this one, and I want to play it. I mean, I played it before, but it's a song that took me a long time to kind of feel like I had good enough to play. So let's see if I can do it without messing up. So I guess we'll do one more song, and then we'll kind of reevaluate, maybe two. Again, I'm not going to overshoot, but we'll do one more definitely, and then we'll see. Let's see. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, Justin, I know what you're talking about. Like, now there's like, a lot of people put up like TikToks and stuff with like, what do they call them? Edits, like fan edits or something like that, But I don't know, maybe. All right, I have to remember really quick if there's any. I think I'm good. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Boom. My lover's got a humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick. You heard them say, yeah. My church offers no absolute. They tell me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, amen. Yeah, amen. Amen. Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is dead. And good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is dead. And good God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan of the good times, my love is the sunlight. I keep a goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice to drain the whole sea. Get something shiny, something meaty for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? We've a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry work. Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death. And good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church. I worship like a dog, the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death. And good God, let me give you my life. No masters or kings when the ritual begins. There is no sweeter innocence than our gentle sin. In the madness and soil of that sad earthly sea, only then I am human. Only then I am clean. Oh, amen, amen, amen. Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell
sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is dead, and good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is dead, and good God, let me give you my life.
All right. As I was playing, I realized what I want to do. All right, I'm going to do one more song. One more song. Give me like 2 seconds to get it on here. People like when I do weird stuff. People like when I do, like people were encouraging me to do Hamilton and stuff like that. So this is definitely something out of the ordinary. If Jekla, I think if you're still here, can you just like set up the raid or get ready to do it? Just because I do not want to overstay. I don't think I'm going to overshoot it anyway. If I need to, I'll kind of just cut the song short. But yeah, if you could just set that up, I can do it myself if I need to. We're going to be raiding Charlotte Rotherham. And then I think the message for us, actually I can kind of do that myself probably. Oh, you can't do that? Okay, that's okay. Let me, hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to get this set up. Okay, I have it set up in the chat, and then I'll just hit enter. Okay. Anyway, this is something I've done for fun. If you've ever played Alan Wake 2, then you know this song. If not, you need to play Alan Wake 2. This is a song actually from the game. Now, I cannot do all the solo stuff, so it'll be shorter than that version. But this is one of my, I love this song so much. I will be trying to do 3 separate voices. So just bear with me. It'll be weird, but hopefully it'll be good. This is Herald of Darkness. Also, thank you so much for coming, because I'm just going to have to wrap up real quick at the end. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you donate. Make sure you buy the album, all that stuff. And, hang out, watch Charlotte's feed, etc. Here we go. What I gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your old made-up furies. Mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. The fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light. We're drawn to stories early on, my dreams light up my imagination. You had nightmares night and day, yeah, but with a clicker I chased those frights away. Who knew? So true. So here is a clue of a hope to remember. Visions, they come true, obeying the light switch too. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness, lost in a never-ending light, diving deep to the surface. All your stories of crime and chilling thrillers, of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, made meaningless in the face of creation. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I'm never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Just say you lived a jaded life. Dark shades could never save the day. So true, so true. Fighting the nightmare, a torch and a light switch, a gift or a curse, a reality made of dreams. Show me Honestly, that was starting to fall apart a little bit. I haven't played that in way too long. All right. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for following Charlotte. Thank you. Charlotte is up next. I was saying before I even realized that is who I was talking about, I was saying I got to hear Charlotte on the stream yesterday. I didn't get to hear a lot of it, but I did get to hear that, and I was just blown away. I was just amazed at her talents, and so I think it's fantastic. So we're gonna be rating Charlotte. And thank you again to everybody for coming. Make sure you donate if you haven't already. And message me if you need anything or whatever here on Discord. But I'm super thankful that you were here. Thank you for coming. And I'm gonna hit this raid thing. I think it's set up. Yeah, Kat, I'm sorry. I'm done. Sorry. That's okay. You can catch the next one. It'll be fine. This will be on VOD too. All right, I'm going to raid. Here we go. I think it's set up right. There we go.